Good afternoon. We are here at CPHI Japan 2015. I'm here with Gustav, who is from CMC Biologics. Gustav, you had a wonderful show at CPHI Japan, so I hear. We're at your keynote seminar. Can you tell us a little bit about CMC, what you're doing within the Japanese market, etc.?
Well, Scott, we started to work in the Japanese market around 4 years ago with a couple of companies, and we have been, since then, growing our presence in the Japanese market. We have established a person directly located here and activities in Japan, and we are expanding our business at this point in time.
And where do you want to be within the next 1 to 5 years within the Japanese market?
Well, we like to be positioned as one of the top CMOs for biologics services in Japan. We think that the fact that we have facilities had direct contact with Asia, and we have previous experience with some Japanese customers will enable us to achieve those goals.
Okay, perfect. And from what I've heard on the show floor, you're the largest independent company, is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay. And what services do you provide?
We do, obviously, cell line development, process development. We are focused only on biologic therapeutic proteins. So we actually have development of products in early phase and late phase, as well as commercial manufacturing for biologic products.
Okay, great. And you gave a really nice, you and your colleagues, keynote presentation here at the show. You had a large audience that were in attendance. What were you looking to achieve out of that, and what messaging were you looking to convey to the Japanese market?
Well, you know, our value proposition as a company is that our focus is the technical acumen and the customer satisfaction. And we wanted actually to make them see through examples of what we have done in the past, how we actually are able to provide services that are complex to customers and at the same time work together with customers as partners to let them achieve their goals. And I think it was pretty good in general, the presentation and the feedback from
Definitely, and you had a very large pre-registration for this attendance, so you can see that the Japanese market is very interested in hearing about these new technologies, about your expertise in what you offer. In terms of your marketing efforts for the Japanese market, do they differ from, say, other markets in Asia, for example?
I think so. I think each market in Asia seems to have uniqueness, and in Japan, you need to build these relationships with time, and that's what we are investing a lot of time on, and visiting customers or potential customers, letting them know what we do and previous relationships we have, and building that as a gradual process. And what we see is this big interest on what we can do and offer. And like in this seminar, right? They came here, what you are able to do. It takes a bit of time until they internalize and get to understand what you are able to do. They want to be sure that you are there for the long run. But once that happens, you see business coming. Definitely.
Okay, so the investment within the relationship in Japan is vital almost to be successful.
Absolutely.
Okay, in CMC, are they planning to invest within the Japanese market for the long run?
Yes, absolutely. Our intent is to, we started gradually since 2010, and our intent is to be present in the market for a long run.
Okay, and the feedback also within the show floor is that the Japanese market is opening up now. Within your 4 years that you've been present within the Japanese market, how have you noticed, I mean, I guess change, or have you noticed it opening up?
Absolutely, absolutely. You could see first a lot of Japanese companies much more active in the M&A space than before. Partnering actively with a small biotech and mid-sized biotech in US and in Europe to bring products to Japan, and at the same time bringing their products out of Japan and establishing centers in Europe and the US to do global development of their products, not only focus on the Japanese markets, but globally. We see a big trend on that.
Okay, and this was your first ever CPHI, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
And now we're at the end of day two, your keynote seminar. How do you find CPHI as a platform?
I think it's probably the best venue for us to work here in Japan. The breadth of companies that are assisting, the number of people that are participating in CPHI, and the fact that more biologic business are confluencing here in CPHI is interesting as a venue for us to contact our potential customers.
Okay, perfect. Well, you've heard it. If you'd like to come speak to Gustavo and the team here at CMC for a valuable bio partner, then come see the guys.
Okay, thank you
very much, Gustavo.
Thank you.